As Jin of BTS kicks off his highly anticipated solo tour, #Seokjin_EP, tour on June 28th to 29th in Goyang, growing frustration among fans has pointed to what they describe as a lack of adequate promotional support from HYBE and its subsidiary, Big Hit Music. Surprisingly, one of the strongest voices to address the issue may be coming from within BTS itself, Jungkook. According to insiders and observant fans, Jungkook has recently expressed quiet yet firm disappointment about how his eldest bandmate has been treated in terms of promotional efforts. Sources close to the group report that Jungkook privately raised concerns to label executives, citing the minimal social media promotion for Jin's tour and the confusion caused by HYBE's decision to promote a screening of BTS's 5-year-old online concert Mozon on the same day as one of Jin's key performances in Japan. Jungkook, known for his loyalty and strong family-like bond with Jin, is said to have described the situation as deeply unfair, stating, "My brother deserves better treatment." The remark, while brief, is seen by many as a direct challenge to the label's promotional priorities. Industry analysts note that this isn't just a case of sibling solidarity. It also raises broader questions about how individual members of BTS are being managed in their solo careers. Jin, who was the first to return from military service and is now launching an ambitious global tour, has received noticeably less public support from HYBE compared to the rollout campaigns of other members. The overlap between Jin's concert and the Mozon theater screening only heightened frustrations. Some fans purchased screening tickets under the assumption that it was the only BTS-related event, only to learn later about Jin's live concert falling on the same day. This scheduling conflict is now being viewed as a sign of poor internal coordination, or worse, a deprioritization of Jin's work. Jungkook's subtle intervention may not come in the form of public outrage or direct confrontation, but the message is clear. His defense of Jin signals an increasing awareness among BTS members about the structural imbalances that may be affecting their individual growth. As Jungkook reportedly told a close associate, "If we don't speak up for each other, who will?" For fans, this quiet stand speaks volumes. And for HYBE, it may be time to reconsider how they handle the legacy and future of each BTS member, starting with how they support Jin's ongoing tour. As the situation continues to unfold, many in the industry are closely watching how HYBE will respond, not just to the fan criticism, but also to internal pressure from members like Jungkook, who are beginning to advocate more openly for fairness and respect in their solo endeavors. What makes Jungkook's stance particularly impactful is his timing. Fresh off his own successful solo activities and still serving in the military, Jungkook's words carry significant weight among fans and the general public. His subtle but pointed critique, delivered through private channels and reportedly echoed in close circles, suggests a maturing dynamic within BTS where members are not only supporting each other emotionally, but also professionally, with a growing awareness of how their careers are shaped by corporate decisions. Analysts suggest that this development could push HYBE to adopt more transparent and equitable promotional strategies moving forward. When one of your most marketable artists begins to question your support system, it's no longer just a fan issue. It becomes a business credibility issue, says Han Jian, a South Korean music industry consultant. Jungkook is signaling that BTS members are no longer willing to remain passive observers of how they're being managed. Meanwhile, fans have begun amplifying Jungkook's sentiment across social media platforms, using hashtags like #JinDeservesBetter and #SupportRunSeokjinTour, and even launching fan-led promotions to compensate for what they see as HYBE's lack of effort. Some major fan bases have taken it upon themselves to book advertising spaces in Japan, Europe, and the US, coinciding with the tour dates. While HYBE has yet to issue a formal response, the company's promotional strategies are under unprecedented scrutiny. The overlapping of Jin's concert with the Mozon screening, announced earlier and promoted more aggressively, remains a central point of contention. Fans argue that such scheduling not only diverts attention from Jin's current achievements, but also undermines the respect owed to a member who served his country and returned with renewed ambition. Jungkook's defense of Jin may not have been a public statement blasted across headlines, but its effect is resonating powerfully. In the eyes of many fans, it marks a turning point, one where BTS members may increasingly step forward to protect one another, not just as artists, but as individuals navigating an evolving and, at times, uneven entertainment landscape. For now, the message is clear. Jin's solo journey deserves to be treated with the same seriousness and support as any other BTS endeavor. And if the company fails to recognize that, Jungkook, along with millions of fans, won't be staying silent. In the broader context of BTS's post-military chapter, Jungkook's quiet but firm defense of Jin may represent the beginning of a deeper shift within the group and its relationship with HYBE. While the agency has often emphasized BTS as a family, fans are now questioning whether that sentiment still translates into equal treatment and promotion for each member, particularly when it comes to solo efforts. Observers note that Jin's tour is not a minor endeavor. It's an 18-show international tour covering Korea, Japan, the US, and Europe. This kind of schedule requires not only logistical excellence, but also strategic marketing. Yet with minimal lead-up promotion, limited official content, and last-minute announcements, many fans believe the company has missed a critical opportunity to highlight Jin's post-military comeback as a major cultural event. Adding further weight to the discussion is the perception that Jin, who has long been viewed as the group's underrated member in terms of corporate visibility, is once again being treated with less urgency. This perceived neglect, now publicly challenged by Jungkook's stance, is bringing to the surface long-standing concerns from fans that Jin's contributions have often been overshadowed by internal marketing decisions. What makes Jungkook's role so vital in this moment is not just that he is defending his Hyung, but that he is doing so from a place of credibility and influence. As arguably one of HYBE's biggest solo success stories, Jungkook's voice holds significant power. His choice to intervene, even in a quiet, deliberate manner, sends a message that solidarity among BTS members remains strong. Even in the face of corporate misalignment, there are also indications that other members are watching closely. While no formal statements have been made, fans have noticed subtle signs of support, such as likes, reposts, or quiet attendance at Jin's events. In an environment where public criticism of one's own agency is rare, especially in K-pop, these small acts carry enormous symbolic weight. HYBE, for its part, has remained silent. Some analysts believe the company may be taking a wait-and-see approach, hoping the backlash fades once the tour progresses. Others suggest that Jungkook's influence could force internal reassessments, particularly if other members begin voicing their concerns or if fan-led promotions begin to outpace the company's efforts. In the meantime, the spotlight remains firmly on Jin, and now on Jungkook as well. With the tour underway and global fans rallying behind both brothers, it's clear this moment will be remembered not just as a concert launch, but as a statement of loyalty and advocacy from within BTS itself. As one fan on X, formerly Twitter, put it, "When the label fails, the members step up. That's the BTS we love." And Jungkook has just reminded everyone that loyalty, not silence, is what truly protects a legacy.